What you assume to be real and true tends to be what comes about in your reality. So are you assuming the absolute best for yourself? You've got the energy of new beginnings in Angel card today, fresh new start, a new shift in your energy, and how the cards have literally laid out that pleasure is your gateway to success. And there's a need for you to allow that. It may be that you have been a high achiever, had very strong work ethic, and working on things. And do you allow yourself to zoom out, to pause, to step away, to retreat, to come back into your own energy, to be in nature, to ground yourself with the energy of the Hierophant and the Knight of Pentacles, or grounded in practicalities, yet also earthy energies in the need to ground yourself in the earth, in putting your feet into the ground and sea swimming, connecting with the trees, whatever that is, coming back into your own energy, taking energy back into your own body so it's more potent. And oftentimes, I found in my own experience as well, when you recall power back to you, things can move towards you, and it may be things for your benefit, or it can be things that may seem to distract you or be the reflection of some subconscious fear that if you're assuming something bad to happen, then you will see that. If you're assuming the best, then you will also see that. And it can be a subconscious reprogramming that's going on here now in how you're really determined to believe in best possible outcomes and determined to allow this new beginning and allowing in your energy and allowing what is and allowing the unfolding and allowing the divine prompting. And the Hierophant energy is the priest, the ancient priest of Greece, the Eleusinian, the energy of the mystery and calling out to the divine. You may be seeking spiritual mentorship or guidance or support at this time for greater connection there on your pathway forward in this new beginning of following what emerges from you, the calling, your dharma, which can go away, which can move away from the typical structures and strategies that you may be familiar with that are traditional, that are conventional, that you're not necessarily following those approaches. Yet at the same time, what's so important here in terms of like exiting the matrix and all of that, that you don't have so much resistance, that you're not seeing anything as inherently bad or wrong, that you're being harmonious in your energy and accepting and weaving these aspects into your reality in a harmonious way. Libra season being harmonious and finding a balance between that structure that you may require in your inner leadership and showing up in whatever strategies that you implement for yourself on how you're working with systems as opposed to opposing things and making it harmonious for you and how you create more of your heaven and earth from within you in your embodiment and in the frequency in following pleasure principle within you in pleasure bringing about in the discipline, as I've mentioned in a previous video, bringing out your highest outcomes and success and to observe with grace and compassion anything that's coming up in your reality that's not a reflection of that and simply observing that it's your opportunity to purge something, your opportunity to respond differently to something, to respond gracefully or compassionately or holding inner calm and inner peace, that rootedness within you, as I've mentioned in the previous video, in not allowing yourself to be swayed, to be taken off center, to feel that you're being manipulated somehow, yet you're holding the truth of who you are, as abundance being yours and available to you. So you cannot entertain programs of lack or scarcity or separation or energies coming into your reality that are suggesting that you are not something or do not have something, which are not the truth of who you are, and seeing through those illusions and knowing that you already are and have everything from a point of wholeness, that you can laugh at these things and see the cosmic funny and see that they're actually not the reflection of truth. They're mere illusions that you're breaking through, that you're acknowledging that you already hold. So therefore, you can allow yourself more of your enjoyment while still devoting yourself to your plans and your commitment and your goals and so on, knowing that you're driving things forward in a more steadfast, steady way, in eternal vision of slow and steady wins the race, that it's inevitable, that your success is inevitable because you're holding it with certainty in your being. So beginning part in the angel messages that have come out today. Life's a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, or the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities in you, like laughter, light, or hope. It may herald a total change. Just the assumption of this new, fresh beginning that's more expansive and easier in your being can create that shift in your energy where you find more makes its way to you rather than you needing to be in an energy of efforting, hustling, grinding, wanting, or needing. You can allow in your being and allow that frequency match to meet you with grace and gratitude and appreciation. Do not be afraid to let go of the familiar, for the new cannot enter until the old and outward has departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new, for it will be welcome when it does arrive. Birth is a vulnerable time. If you're still feeling this eclipse, eclipse and equinox, okay, shift in a rebirth. So the first new moon in Virgo, the 7th of September, was like a death state, death of the ego. And then the latest new moon in Virgo, the most recent one, was more the rebirth energy and moving between these two timelines and cycles, which you may feel that you're still experiencing. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask the angels to guide any new beginnings in your life safely to maturity. And the affirmation says, I welcome and nurture the new in my life, a new beginning, a new chapter coming in. We also have the energy of self-worth and claiming that in your being, knowing the truth of who you are. So again, as I've mentioned, pleasure, following and pursuing your pleasure in the star within you, the veil between the seen and unseen is particularly thin right now, that you may be accessing spiritual wisdom and insights. And success is yours when you allow and embody the success in your energy. It simply has to be because you're the frequency of it. Let me just check here and see if there's anything else I had written down. Yes, to talk about fun and femininity and reclaiming, specifically if you're female as well, that queen code or goddess vibe within you in allowing yourself to be more receptive, knowing that your needs are met and you're provided for, that yet you're providing for yourself within your own energetics in your frequency. What you're wanting to feel or sense or experience, you can give to yourself in meeting all of your own needs. So if you're wanting to feel more expansive, allow yourself to feel more expansive in your energy through breath work, through opening your body, through how you hold your posture, how you feel and claim that energy in your being. You're wanting to feel valued, to value yourself, to care for yourself, to step away from what you may be giving too much to. If you're overextending, overgiving, that you give more to yourself. And through you are valuing your own energy, you start to see that reflected to you and others also valuing you and your time and your energy. If you're wanting to feel more love, that you're more loving and compassionate, kind towards yourself. So you see the reflection of that. You see that mirrored back to you through your own meeting of your own needs. Your relationship with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship that you have. If you feel that you've been lied to and cheated, that is a reflection of how you may lie to or cheat yourself in not being honest with yourself about your own needs and your own requirements and meeting them for yourself. That any other connection or relationship beyond you is simply complementary. It's adding additional value to what should already be existent. And what should already be there as a base is your integrated wholeness, because otherwise you would be in dynamics of codependency, of expectation, or potentially setting yourself up for disappointment through not having certain requirements or needs that you may expect or want to have fulfilled through another met, when in wholeness you meet them all through your own being in yourself. This is resonating for you. Drop a comment, let me know. here's the invitation to allow more pleasure, to meet all of your own needs within your being, to take action in ways that care for you in mind, body, and soul, and moving in a steadfast, slow, and steady way on your goals, knowing that your success is already inevitable. If you're seeking spiritual guidance, mentorship, feel free to drop me an email, step into one of my courses for energy attunements, to receive a copy of my book. Page I was guided to open onto was the energy of laughter and fun and lightness of being. Wishing you a beautiful weekend of allowing more of that energy in your reality and seeing the lightness of things. And if you're dealing with something challenging right here, right now, that you can dissolve that situation through your own energetics, going back into peace and calm and certainty that all is unfolding for your benefit, in your favor, and only the highest possible outcomes can come about from whatever this now situation may be. Sending you lots of love. See you in the next one.